Fan, hold on to this one. Newcastle have just agreed to a deal outside the transfer window, and a Dutch club has revealed a clause no one saw coming. This could mark a whole new chapter for a lad once hailed as a gem. Let's unpack it all. I'm Rodrigo, and you're watching Newcastle Mania, the channel made by a fan, for fans who bleed black and white. You blinked, and Newcastle hit the headlines everywhere. Today we're diving deep into the Travis Hearns case, why Groningen have a card up their sleeve, and what this means for the 19-year-old's future. But first, just a quick word. Remember those Chelsea fans who said this channel would never grow because our fan base is too small? Well, they're starting to go quiet, because our numbers are going up. So let's silence them once and for all. If you love Newcastle and want to show the power of the black and white army, hit that subscribe button right now. It costs nothing, but it sends a message. Let's hit 1,000 subs together and show them who we are. A secret clause, a 1.88 meter Norwegian, a Dutch club dropping details after the window shuts. Travis Hearns could be one step away from leaving St. James Park without ever playing a competitive game for the first team. How has it come to this? Newcastle United have put out the official line. Travis Hearns, just 19, standing at 1.88 meters, is heading to FC Groningen in the Eredivisie on a season-long loan. On paper, it looks routine. A youngster needs minutes. Send him out, let him develop, bring him back stronger. But the shock is hiding in the last line of the Dutch statement. There's a purchase option. If he lights up the Netherlands, Groningen can make the deal permanent. Sounds minor? For many fans, it feels like the club might be ready to let go of a talent that, not long ago, was tagged one for the future. Remember, Hearns arrived from Shrewsbury Town at just 17, hailed as a bargain while other Premier League clubs were circling. It looked like Newcastle had scored big by locking in a teenager with technical quality and serious potential. Fast forward 2 years and the landscape shifts. He still hasn't had a real competitive debut under Eddie Howe. Even after trips with the seniors, he joined the 2024 postseason tour in Australia and impressed in pre-season out east against the Spays. Howe even told the Chronicle Live, "Every player gets a chance." Travis showed personality when he came on. Yet the announcement drops, loan, with a chance to sell. Groningen finished 13th last year, but this is a club known for polishing rough diamonds. Luis Suarez started his European story there. Is this the perfect stage for Hearns to take off? Or is it the beginning of a quiet goodbye? The whole narrative is flipping, from future gem to transfer open. For fans, it feels like the club is ready to trade a long-term project. But why? Is it a squad space issue? A shift in recruitment strategy? Or a smart move to test him in a tougher league and see if he really delivers before making a final call? The Dutch statement says it all. Purchase option after season. That means Newcastle's control could slip if Groningen love what they see. And if the agreed price is low, IT might be too late to cling on. Deep down, this story fires up a question every fan asks. Are we letting a promise slip away because we didn't give him time? Or is this just one step in a bigger plan we can't see yet? As soon as the news broke, the reaction was instant. And, as always in the black and white world, the arguments erupted. Fans are clearly split. One side calls it a smart move. Great chance for the lad to get minutes, develop without pressure, and maybe come back more mature. They point out that the Eredivisie is a league that shapes youngsters, letting them take risks, play with freedom, face different defenses, learn lessons they'd never get sitting on a Premier League bench. The other side feels gutted. How can you loan him out with an option to buy? He's never been properly tested here. They remember how he was called a market steal on arrival. To them, losing a modern box-to-box mid with vision and range without a single real St. James Park minute feels like throwing away potential. The British press are puzzled too. Headlines pop up. Newcastle authorized potential sale outside window. Hearns' clause surprise sparks debate. Pundits wonder if the club lacked patience, if chasing instant impact has crushed a slower youth project. Some commentators warn that, for a team aiming to go global, losing young assets this early is a red flag. And social media, a storm. Editor Hearns in a Groningen kit with captions like, "Is this goodbye?" Goodbye gifts. Meme comparing him to Ivan Toney and James Maddison, youngsters who left and then shined. Fans even bring up Luis Suarez, who blew up at Groningen before going world-class. Are we about to see history repeat, but with a club who let him go? Fan forums like the NUFC fan forum light up hundreds of comments. I trust Hal, but this stings. Better to loan than let him rot. Even EX players chime in. Some say it a natural step. Others worry the club is losing its identity by not blooding youth. Bottom line, this isn't just a simple transaction. The Hearns case has ignited a passion test. It's a flashpoint about planning, patience, and the club philosophy. So, what do you think? Is this a masterstroke or a mistake we'll regret? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button, and if you haven't yet, subscribe and join the Black and White Army. The next chapter of Newcastle Mania starts with you. Travis Hearns had 12 appearances for Aalborg BK in Denmark, but he also lived through a little controversy. He broke curfew, the club came down on him, and he had to take his medicine. Fast forward and you see why this story hurts for some fans. He was included in the 2024 Australian tour, then took part in the 2025 pre-season trip to the Far East. Clear signs the coaching staff still believed in him. Eddie Howe even said it himself. Every player gets a chance. Travis showed personality against Spays. Standing 1.88 meters, a proper midfielder with good ball carrying, eye for a pass, and real physical presence, he looked like one for the future. When he signed for Groningen, Hearns said, "I'm over the moon. This is a big club. I've always wanted to be here. I'm a player who takes risks, who likes the ball at his feet." You can hear the hunger in his voice. He wants minutes, wants to nail down a place, even dreams of making the Norwegian national team. Sound familiar? It reminds us of other Newcastle youngsters who had to leave early. Freddie Woodman, Adam Armstrong, who needed that journey away before really shining. Look at Chelsea and Man City. They send out dozens of kids every season. Sometimes they lose a gem, sometimes they make millions. Maybe Newcastle are starting down a similar path. If Groningen triggered that purchase clause, Hearns could leave for good without ever playing competitive match in black and white. But if he explodes in the Eredivisie, IT could mean instant profit and open new doors for partnerships with Dutch clubs. For the academy lads watching, the message is loud and clear. Talent alone doesn't guarantee a place. You need consistent, quality minutes. Fans, it's tough seeing a promising gem move on without really showing what he's got. But sometimes football is about different paths. Travis Hearns might return stronger. He might be sold. He might just be another name who passed through. What matters is Newcastle trying to balance opportunity with a squad ready to compete. Maybe this is just a first step for a lad who could still shine, whether here or in Holland. So, what do you think? Did Newcastle make a mistake allowing that clause? Did Travis deserve more time, or is Groningen the perfect platform? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button, hit the bell, and subscribe to show the power of the Black and White Army. This is Newcastle Mania, every story told with passion and respect for our history. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next chapter of the Black and White journey.